Hello, I'm Vega Boland, and I have just authored this book, No Tears for My Father, which is a true story of incest. It just happens to be my true story of incest. It's a book about the incest to which I was subjected between the ages of 11 and 23 by my biological father. In the book, a lot of people have said to me, wow, how long did it take you to write this book? Well, the real answer is I've been writing this book all my life, probably the last 45 years, ever since it happened, and since I got out of my home and began to think about what was going on. Not that I ever stopped thinking about it. The whole time I was there, I was thinking about it. So the book was writing itself in my head the entire time. How long did it actually take to write the book, put it down on paper? A little less than a year. What prompted the book? About 5 years ago, for some strange reason, I sat down with the family and we got talking about all the sexual abuse that we hear about in the news today, which every time I hear it, I cringe and I get upset and all the rest of it. And I don't know how it happened, but all of a sudden I just laid the facts bare. And though my daughters had an inkling that this had happened to me, my poor husband knew nothing about it at all. I don't want to tell you the look of shock on his face as I began to tell him that the man he had shared dinner with over the years after my children were born and everything, my father had actually molested and abused me, raped me morning, night for 12 years of my life as an adolescent and even into the adult years after I'd met my husband. Wow. Tense evening, and questions flew in every direction. But at the end of it, my children said, you know, Mom, you really need to write this in a book. You need to share your story with others. And I said, well, it's not like other people haven't written books about incest. Sylvia Fraser beat me to it many, many years ago, so it's not new. But nonetheless, they insisted about it. The more I thought, yes, I need to write this story. I've always wanted to write a book. My family knew that. The only difference was that I never planned to write this particular book. I always thought it would be something else. So in the end, No Tears for My Father is not the book I wanted to write. It's not the book I planned to write, but it's certainly the book I had to write. I had to write it because it's so important that we victims of sexual abuse and particularly incest talk about what happened to us. Message behind my book, as much as it's a sad story, my book actually ends on a happy note. It is a book of hope. It is the hope that by reading it, we can increase awareness of child sexual abuse in the families. It is my hope that other victims will be encouraged after reading the book to come out and talk about it, maybe go publicly as I have when they're ready. You can't do it before you're ready, and you shouldn't do it until you are ready. You don't want to be writing books that are hysterical and trigger all the other victims out there, but you do need to talk about it and express how you're feeling. You can't keep carrying that burden of guilt forever. And the main thing, I think what I want to say here is another author has just written a book called Unlock the Door. And I think it's an extremely good analogy here is as victims, we need to unlock the door on our past. We need to look at what happened, face the memories, face the pain. Yeah, it hurts, but no pain, no gain. You have to look at all that. And then somewhere along the line, you have to say, I'm not going to let that control me anymore. I need to move on and get on with my life. And you shut that door and you say, I'm going to walk through another door because there are other doors opening. And it is when you do that that your life can begin. Because honestly, it's not over. There's always something else ahead to make your life better. Wrap this up, you'll notice I put my glasses on. I have to because I want to read something, and well, I'm really quite blind and I can't see the print without my glasses on. The first thing I want to read you is a poem from the back of my book to encourage you to speak out from under. It's very short, and this is what it says. Hold your head high, silence the voice. Ignore what it's saying. You do have a choice. The choice to do what's right for you, not always doing what someone told you to, because this is your life. Come out and speak out from under. Note, I'd like to leave you with the lyrics of the song that I'm going to play for you in just a second. The song was written by my daughter and her partner, and it's called It's Not Over. This is the chorus that they sing in that song. There's more to life when you close a door. And if the road just ends, you turn around and you start to search for more. You sometimes have to bend and learn how to forgive. And when the world is on your shoulders, it's not over. It's not over. Your life can begin today. Please come out and speak out from under. Enjoy the song by Andrew Victoria. It's not over. Thank you for watching.
I've been down deeper than I'd ever been. I was drowning underneath my sea of tears. I was out further than an angel's reach. I was incomplete, losing to my fears. I was ashamed, cornered by the things I felt, feeling jaded by the ones who let me down. Where could I go? I was lost within my labyrinth. I was frightened of a life I didn't know. But then you came along. You held out your hand, you brushed off my cheeks and made me understand that there's more to life when you close the door. And if the road just ends, you turn around and start to search for more. You sometimes have to bend and learn how to forgive. And when the world is on your shoulders, it's not over. I was blamed. They said it all had been intentional. They called me selfish, not admitting to their faults, but it was right. Doing what I had to do, it hurt me deeply, more than they could ever know. But you said to be strong, and yet you still let me cry. Stood by me each day and said all good things take time, 'cause there's more to life when you close the door. And if the road just ends, you turn around and start to search for more. You sometimes have to bend and learn how to forgive. And when the world is on your shoulders, it's not over. Cause there's more to life when you close the door. And if the road just ends, you turn around and start to search for more. You sometimes have to beg